Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. You know, some people have asked me, hey, what's it like trailer living? And so I thought I'd shoot this little kind of impromptu video. It's just gotten dark. It's probably around 7 o'clock at night. My wife and I have finished up eating. And so I figured I'd just kind of show you around our trailer and talk about a couple things as they present themselves. So I'll take the camera. You can say hello to Sister Kate. Let's see. Okay. It's a small trailer. You've seen videos of it before. I'm going to try and hold this light under it, under the camera. When we come in, our bed, wow, is this going to even work? There. Let me see. On top of our bed, we keep clothes in bins. And this is supposed to be another bed, but obviously there's just the two of us here. So we do that. We have an LED light for light up there. And then we just have this window doesn't work, so I put some insulation in it. And then we have several sheets on our bed and quilts and such, and a big heavy sleeping bag. That's our nightstand, if you can call it that. We have a little wind-up radio right there that we listen to sometimes for news. Oil lamp that adds some heat to the place. Water. Under the bed we have some storage, and there's my wife's piano that we play on church services, and we pump water into these empty bottles here every day, and that's what we use for water because right now we're not really hooked up. We take our muddy boots off when we come in, and those are empty bottles ready to go out. We don't open the door at night unless we have to, so we keep them there till morning because we turn this little buddy heater on for about a half hour at night to make it a little bit warmer in here. When we came in from working, it was cold. You could see our breath until my wife started cooking dinner. That's our little stove. The big teapot my wife uses to heat up water to cook with, and the little teapot we use to make tea and coffee. That's our sink. Like I said, we don't have running water right now. I haven't hooked that up. We store some food above the sink there. Sweetie, can you open that cupboard?
This is the baking stuff mostly. Flour, sugar, oatmeal, oil, stuff like that. And then tea, coffee, a little bit of spices, bouillon, honey, tuna packets, more spices, measuring cups.
And then over here, this is kind of like our whole kitchen cupboard. You can keep explaining.
Oh, okay.
We'll just keep it short.
This is the biggest space we have open, so there's a lot of storage going on here. I keep trays, the paper towels, hot pads, frying pans, pots, bowls, food that's not going to get too cold there. Then we have our silverware in this drawer, and the towels hang there to get dry. This is our pantry. It's a
it's kind of a long. Open that back up, please. It's a long cry, a far cry from our pantry in our last house, but there's just not a lot of room here. We really need to build a shed so we can bring some more food out here. And then this right here is a bench, but you can see we have Carhartt jackets and overalls on it. That's cardboard that we're going to burn, and we save some of our cardboard to get fires going when it's rainy and wet outside. Can you open those two cupboards up there? Can you tell us what's in there briefly?
Sewing kit, and then the back pens, pencils and scissors, clothespins, empty canning jars, recipe books, candlestick holders, candles and batteries. And then this one is
our plates and dishes and stuff.
Yep.
And then the bathroom, I can show you the bathroom because it's kind of funny. In this trailer, it's so small, we really both can't get changed at the same time. All right, here we go. Sink. We normally have a bottle of water sitting right there. We have to bring that in here. We use Purell hand sanitizer. We also have soap. We wash up here a lot with a hot pot of water. This is going to be our solar kit that we hook up. And when we take a shower in here, which we've been using, let me move this. We've been using one of those chemical sprayers. We just fill it up with warm water and get in this very tiny little shower cubicle here. All right, here's I'll be a little gross and honest with you though. We have two buckets in here that we use for bathrooms. This is the number 1 bucket. I'm not going to show it to you. And then we put that on the floor when we want to use it. And this is the composting toilet underneath it, which is an orange bucket inside a nice little wooden box there, and we basically use this bucket right here, has peat moss in it, and we cover our mess with peat moss when we're done, and believe it or not, because I didn't believe it until we started doing it, it doesn't smell at all. There's a little closet, and my wife keeps some clothes hanging up in there and some extra supplies. It's really small, and it's cold back there too. So now we keep soap and shampoo and stuff like that, toilet paper and stuff up in there. Alright, so here we go. I'm standing at the bathroom. You can see how tight it is. Like I said, usually one of us sits down while the other one gets changed. But that's how we're living. Here, you can film. That's how we're living while we're getting ready, while we're building community. We make some sacrifices. It's cold at night. When I wake up in the morning, it's probably in this trailer just below freezing. We get ice on the pee bucket. That's how cold it is. And then I turn the little buddy heater on for about a half hour, and then we start water for coffee and stuff like that. But we dress warmly, and it's not going to last forever. We're building houses that are going to run with wood heat, and we're going to have on-demand hot water and all that. So these are sacrifices we're making right now, and actually it's kind of like camping. It's better than camping. We're not in a tent. We can stand up and I can make this video. All right, I'll see you out there.